and you have to decide one, and we'll discuss it for 15 minutes. Okay, and after that we'll go for another topic, which in which you won't be having any option. You have to jump over it. Is it clear to all?
Yes.
Firstly,
Yes.
please everyone open up your cameras. If you are afraid of this facing cameras, it is useless to even join. So please open up your cameras. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so I'm reading the first topic. I'll also send it in the group as well. The first topic is the education system has become a business in India. What should be done to improve the level of education in India? First is compulsory privatizing education, eradicating reservation and giving chance to talent, adopting the Western education system to enhance education system. Should I repeat it once again? Okay. The education system has become a business in India. What should be done to improve the level of education? Compulsory privatizing education, eradicating reservation and giving chance to talent, adopting the Western education system to enhance education system. Okay. And second topic is, what in your opinion is the main reason for never ending insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir? First is support from separatist leaders, underdevelopment, and funding by Pakistan. What, in your opinion, is the main reason for never ending insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir? Support from separatist leaders, underdevelopment, and funding by Pakistan. Okay? Any doubts regarding the topics? Okay, so discuss out the topics, whichever topic you want to go.
I
So as
think,
per
guys,
given,
the second one
I
so
topic
think
as
is
that
per
is
more
given by
geopolitics
the
appropriate for our
so
topic,
we must
and
as
we
we
how
are
if
the
all
all
agree,
countries
then we
aware.
can go for second
under
topic.
What I think is that education system is a good topic. We should discuss on that.
friends, let us go
Yes.
with the geopolitics topic because this has been something that has been regularly
Yeah,
occurring
as
in
we are
Jammu
all
and
I
aware
Kashmir.
of
agree
the
with
I am
Amit.
agreeing with
geopolitical
Gaurav.
And
We
the
should go with that.
efficiency of observing
We
it.
can go with the
Yes.
Kashmir. We can go with Kashmir topic. That will be much influential as is related to defense.
I think
So
education one
Okay,
is
I think
quite better because it is a general topic and it is all revolving around us.
okay. So
So the
I think
Kashmir is
friends,
most
also
of
revolving
friends,
around.
discussing the
insurgency.
issue of
So let us
Kashmir
discuss on
will give us
insurgency.
broader idea, and it will also increase our knowledge.
yeah,
So
Kashmir perspective
let's
will be much
decide.
influential for us.
Okay,
Yep.
like most
Kashmir
of
will be
us
the
has
first priority.
chosen the topic of Jammu and
Most of
Kashmir,
us,
so we can go with that topic.
yeah, yeah, we
yeah
can go with that topic.
maximum of us saying about the J&K counterinsurgency, so we can go with that.
Okay,
The
so
As
topic
it
has
has
topic
been a
finalized.
common occurrence,
about
so I
Jammu
think
and
that
Kashmir.
everyone is acquainted about it and we can continue regarding that.
Okay, so we can start discussion. We have about 15 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay.
friends, as we all know that nowadays in insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir from past few years and decades has been on peak. Their main reason was underdevelopment because if youth gets to see the underdeveloped society and underdevelopment in education as well, they will be easily influenced from separatist leaders as well.
Adding to the
My
points
view
Adding
is
of
to
that
Kashmir,
the
not for the past few years,
To do
Kashmir
the
has
we
been
are
under
limitation to
facing the
the
insurgency
counterinsurgency
poverty.
because
from the
it
last
has getting
2 years.
yes, the
After
part.
Jammu and
affected by
Kashmir,
When
Pakistan
we got
later
the
on
after
phase.
independence, from that time
So,
only we are
and that is the
getting
reason
the
that has directly and
counterinsurgency in that.
indirectly
So we had
affected
also designed the special
education and
force, that
health
is
sector
Rashtriya
in all
Rifles,
the
for the
ways of Kashmiris.
counterinsurgency, which is playing the main role in the counterinsurgency operations in J&K. They had the important term is used, that is Bahattar Noon. Many of them, Rashtriya Rifles had sent at the many of the terrorists and their sleeper cells to the Bahattar Noon at that time.
Uh,
and
so
for the
Ayush, you don't think
Now
that
also.
every Kashmiri isn't terrorist because 72 holes is something that you're trying to convert someone with religious connotations.
I agree
That's
with
actually a
this
very good
point
In
point
all
by
the world, if you
Animesh.
see
Underdevelopment and
And
the
what
that
the
the
corruption
reason
was a
reason
main
there
part
that
have been
because
insurgencies,
the
insurgency
adding
corruption
there
to
have
was
the
been
too
point
high
of
various
there, so
is
the
conflicts.
development
There have
was
been
not
always
because
going
of
there.
money
That was
factions
the
technology.
main
or
reason
state
the
that
The
terrorism was
person
help
who
getting.
is
who
educated
helps
enough to
to grow.
distinguish about
For
what
example,
is
in
right
case
and
of
What
what
I
is
think
wrong,
is
case of
that
he should
Nagaland,
not force
there is a
development
anyone
quote
is
to
that
not
one
only
Myanmar has
of
this Nagaland
infrastructure
supporters.
development.
So when
It also
Nagaland
includes
started
Indeed,
attacking on the
Development
Naga
Republic of
leaders,
and
Kashmir,
so
as
obviously
it
the
could
Naga
not
leaders
so
have
what I think is
but
the
that
Naga
we say
insurgency
much
attacking
development
to their
play a
local
major
supporters.
role.
the
So
What's
underdevelopment
only
of
that
so by the
insurgency
there are
support
is
many
of
in
internal
Jammu and
many
strength
young
Kashmir.
that's
students are
It is
getting
nothing
influenced
quite
by
only
them.
for insurgency in
supportive for the
Jammu and
insurgents to
Kashmir.
take out
So
operations against
friends,
the country.
yes,
Otherwise,
adding
they don't have
adding
enough
to
kind of
point of
resources
Gaurav,
to fight against a nation such as India.
adding to point of
That
Gaurav,
stands
Animesh,
same to
adding to point
the
of Gaurav
Kashmir.
and Animesh, I would like one important thing in front of you all is that development socially as well as economically is very important to tackle insurgencies. Not only in Kashmir, we can take example of other states as well. For example, northeastern states, as they are getting developed socially and economically, the insurgencies are getting reduced. The same thing, if applied in Kashmir, these things can be reduced.
But
So
according to me, when
underdevelopment
it
is the
comes
main
to the
reason.
northeast regions, the insurgency over there is created by our own people. There are not terrorists over the northeastern part.
They are unemployed.
Comes
But
to
They
when
are
Jammu
unemployed.
Kashmir,
That's
we
why they
have
are
yeah,
in
the
this
unemployed.
yeah,
point,
But
where
peaceful
but
we
mountain
they are
chiefs
They
who
didn't
have
have
All
work.
wars
the
never
They
a
have
war.
to
politicians who
take
are
Uh,
getting
they
they
most
need
of
need
work
the
them
from
to
Wars
set
population
never
up
a
of
war
their
in
own
Kashmir,
the
country.
nation.
the thing is
from
getting
that they
In case
supported
of
they can
Nagaland,
from the
if
only
center
you
over
so
the
much
the main
area.
group,
there is conflict or
as Isaac Muga,
there,
if you go
there's
on the
But
website,
most
confusion
of
he
the
over here.
clearly
time
demands for an
the
efficient state,
politicians were
and that has
influencing
been
the
supported by
people
UN and
through
all the
their own benefits.
agree
state
with this
That was the
actors.
point.
main reason
In
the
that
Most of
people
order,
are
the
it should
getting
have a
states
becoming
vote
more
there
efficient
are
state.
vulnerable.
So
people are
underdevelopment by
there
Indian
are
that
government
always
they
according
don't
to
have
the
inconsistent
any work
views
militants
and
and
demands,
the
and they
people
but
don't
inside
have
the
any
it
work
take
because
as but
in
it
the
they are not
territory.
takes as a
So
place
not
of
what
enough
we can
manpower,
insurgents.
say,
so
There
they
are
can
the
do anything.
some external
So
place
they
And
involved in
what
this.
they can
Otherwise,
they
they
don't
could
have
be
any work,
subsumed.
so they
They
will
could be
do
given
this
greater
kind of
rights. So
illegal activities.
they are at last in control to them.
I
I
think
think
I
we should
think
we
the
should work
Article
on
370
education
was an
system of
issue
the people so
because
that
of that they were highly brainwashed. I think the Kashmir youth was highly brainwashed against the government and other Indians, and they were funded as well. So development was definitely an issue, but I think Article 360, 370 was there. That's why those things got like. Means those things just increased, and now it is relatively a little bit less in compared to earlier.
it's
I
been
agree
now
with
Exactly,
these
and
you,
things
but
are
adding
still
getting
to
controlled by
that
adding to
the
is
Megha's
again
by the
coming
point.
from
removing
the
of the
at the
371.
separatist
IPC
leaders who
5 and
are
3.
There are
creating the
We
multiple
can
problem
say
into the
separatist
area,
in
and
leaders,
this
because
year
of
we
that
friends.
have to
we were
develop the
having a lot
Kashmir
of
that much
problems
and
into the
give them education, that
territory.
level of
Exactly,
education,
and there
so
are
that the
multiple
particular
separatist
person of
leaders
or the
nowadays who are
young person
trying
of
to
their territory
influence the youth
is
over there.
about
For
what is.
example, many separatist organizations like All Parties Hurriyat Conference is there, Hizbul Mujahideen, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, and whatnot. All these separatist gangs and leaders are continuously trying to influence youth over there, and what they tell while influencing the youth, that
Gentlemen,
you
I
all are
think that
not getting proper facilities over
Gentlemen,
here,
you are
you all are
right,
not
but
getting
gentlemen,
employment
I
over
think
there,
that at
Yes,
this
and
yes,
and
funding
influencing
if
given
them
that
from the
only
becomes
gets
government
easy
economically
if they
because
are not
then
we
getting
find that
proper
people
in the
become
facilities
past few
from
educated.
the
years,
I
we
think
could
government.
see
So
people
that
if
it
become
has invested
development
a
educated.
is
good
there,
amount of
Like
for
how we
example,
can
efforts.
recently India signed a pact with UAE. India signed a pact with UAE to for development in Kashmir. It is establishing malls and other things over
If you
there.
see the
So
amount of
India
funds
is
that
trying to bring
India
development to eliminate
invests
such
in Jammu and
things.
Kashmir, that is quite
Yes,
high
and
in
these
compared
things
to
were
other
that
states.
avoided.
will
These
The
generate
things
the
were
development is
amount
stopped
of
also
since
cutting
so
that
cut
many
the
the
amount
power
years.
of
and
The
riches.
government
machinery
was
I want
stopped
to
Though
talk
the
doing
about
it.
case
that
study that
So
that
how
that
much
development
money
machinery
went
has
to
also
been
detriment,
spent
generates
I
is
would
very
say that.
important
the
and have
job
decreased the
there, which will
insurgents
lead
to
to
a very
do
greater level,
some work
to
to
a
the
high
people.
steep level.
In the
So
same manner, we can
we
also
have got to
generate
know that
economically.
those
We can also
people
generate more jobs
such as those
by
Patrabas and all,
inviting bring the companies from foreign so that they can invest there, which will generate the jobs in Jammu and Kashmir. Also, what we can do is we can we can encourage people to do study more. As they will study more, they will become more educated. They will become more people to do job. So they will not do this kind of. They will not easily brainwashed by anybody. the amount of
But corruption
insurgencies
was the
have
main.
decreased because they don't
But
have
corruption was the main
further, I
part
would say,
playing that
funding
the development
to
was not
get
going there.
this
That
terrorists
was the reason the
cross
development
border.
was not
Yeah, this
not
can be
going to
also
Jammu
a
and
reason,
Kashmir.
but corruption is
Corruption
I
we
also
have
do
to
agree,
we have
but I partially agree because I think the opposition parties had very much hatred towards the government, and the development was not done properly there because of that,
yeah
and the
that
government
was
was
the main
not
reason.
even led
but
to
nowadays the
involve there.
development is
But
rapidly
now you can
increasing in
see
Jammu and
the
Kashmir.
G20 meet Kashmir. It was a game changer, and now the developments will definitely start. But this
Exactly,
brainwashing and
exactly.
funding the
G20.
youth for stone pelting on
The,
armies, these were like very much intentional, and these happened because of the opposition parties. I feel so.
I
development
Yes,
think
from
I
that
that
agree to
started
say
there
as
is
that
the,
some
that
there
motivation
are
from
the
the
new
there is
startups
government
coming
something
from
out
Jammu
of
and
our
Kashmir,
control
and
because it is
so
out of
that
our
people
control
can
as well.
once a
aware of
time
the
there
And
things.
there is
were
also
From the
were
underdevelopment and
plants
money
into
guys,
being
Jammu, but
exported
now
from Pakistan.
Development
It
the
can be
even
this
targeted.
is now
Afghanistan has
possible
been.
due to the
when there will be no
One of the
development under the
victims of
valley,
this.
and it
We
will
do
directly
know that even
the
Pakistan has
poverty,
inflicted
and
on
it
the
will
countries
definitely
that
bring
they
the
have
development
trained
down
to
in
go
the
against
poverty
them.
itself,
So
because of
what
because of the
that
corruption
has
in ground.
what I think we should work on solution. Let's discuss what are the solutions we can do. What are the steps we can have we can take to stop this insurgency.
Friends,
now.
I think
Yes, I'm agree with. We have to talk about the actions which can be helped in this to prevent that.
We have to take hard steps, and I
We
would
have
like
to
to add
take
a point
we
that
have to find a
we should
solution in our
we
way.
should make some
We should
kind
come
of
up with a
party
solution.
or some
There are certain countries who have a state-sponsored terrorist policies who think of creating law and order issues in other countries if they cannot inflict direct harm to the other countries.
Gentlemen, I want to add one point. As we are seeing the terrorists in the J&K, as they are less with the more advanced weapons like AK-47 and the grenades, as from where they are getting these weapons. As we can say, the Pakistani government as well as the ISI are giving these weapons and are also helping with their
Yeah, I
And
agree with
they
Ayush
also
that
have
this
a
is the funding issue
they
from the Pakistan. Without funding,
they
it
also
can't be
have a
what
done.
I
support of
think is
our
that
political some political leaders who are supporting them. That's why this is possible that they get to weapons. Otherwise, it is not
what I
possible.
think is that
So we have to
we
find
And
should
that
also,
make
we
corrupted
youth
also
politicians to
add
remove.
that the CPEC also, the CPEC, the corridor also going through the Jammu and Kashmir. That is the some raised some insurgency on Jammu and Kashmir.
yes,
I
and
think
with
we
that,
And
should
when
I
we're
we
think
talking
should we
about
should
Jammu and
start a
Kashmir,
kind of
we
a
must
campaign
focus that
if
which
when
I
will
the
motivate
yes,
the youth
wants
continuing
to
so
further
anything
the
wrong
so
with
points
that
the
they
given
will
government,
by
not
then
Suraj
influence
In
and
my
other
point
Lalit,
of view,
other
without funding, it can't be
organizations.
done.
friends, one of the important aspect of terrorism is also narco terrorism, like selling of drugs, and Pakistan is funding it continuously, destroying our youth. So this is also one thing we need to consider. Yes, that yes, Pakistan is also involved in such insurgencies, and it is funding the terrorism not only
I do
from
agree
the
with
Yeah,
point of
Sanjeev
I
view
agree
of
because
with
many
Sanjeev
military
people
because
but
it's the
know
main
also
issue in the
narcotics
Rajasthan
that
and
the
Punjab.
market
Suppose,
would
The
be because they don't have
suppose
narcotics is
this
a
and
basic issue in the
kind of
Punjab and
industries
Rajasthan as well.
that it could
And
As well
the
spread
drug
it
was
to the
playing a
youth
brutal,
also
and the
in
drug
other
was
parts
playing
of
a
state.
main role in
handling
that
money
to
laundering
influence the
or
youth.
printing fake currencies
as
and
well as
that's
we
the
signed.
For that, I thought we
through
should.
which they are gathering money to support the terrorist activities in India.
Exactly, and we also, as we also signed Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan. Pakistan fears that we will break that treaty, and Pakistan will not get proper water as there is always water scarcity in Pakistan. So that is why Pakistan
Sanjay,
continuously
But
tries
but that
to
treaty
but
fund
was
how
not
you
and
can link
not
this
balanced.
Sanjeev,
But
aid
it
that
happened
India
with
to
treaty
the
development in
was
the
post
not
last
region.
equally
recent
for
I agree
both
with
of
the
war
point
in the
both
of
of
Gulf
us,
in the
Sanjeev
last
because
Ji,
recent
that
Pakistan was
the main
getting the
reason
most of the
why
water. Pakistan is
why
getting almost
Pakistan
80% of
always
water
targets
from
to
the
Kashmir,
rivers,
it is
from
because
Indus
Yes.
and Chenab
they are
river,
very
and India is not
agitated
getting
about
that. So
the
So
water
that
we
is why
scarcity,
So
and
Indian
the main
Pakistan
government is
wants
issue
to
is
thinking
that
about
develop
they
to
get the water
change
So,
the
but
from
how
treaty.
you
Punjab,
guys are
Haryana,
connecting
Delhi,
with
They are
this
thinking about to
and this
revise the
river
treaty.
passes through
Gentlemen,
Kashmir,
in my point of view, we should stick to
and
the
so they try to
objectives given.
solve
So,
this
firstly,
issue
the
by
development
permanently by
underdevelopment
taking
issue is the
Kashmir
main
into
priority
their
in my point of view.
territory.
Because if there is no underdevelopment, because there is a underdevelopment, that's why the youth are free for doing the terrorism and all get involved in that, and they are taking 500 rupees note and getting in the snow pelting and all. So, firstly, the underdevelopment is the main issue in my perspective. The second is the funding issue. It can be the second main priority issue from the Pakistan because without funding it can't be done. Opposition support is there, but opposition can't support in that much manner because in India also there is NIA and then other agencies that are there who are working up professionally to stop that there is no funding or like money
I think
laundering
the
is there to.
development.
So I am partially agree with you. I think underdevelopment is not a case because if you see the state like UP, Odisha, and MP and Uttarakhand also, they are less underdeveloped state. And this state doesn't have this type of insurgency. It is
But they are
because
not a
of
border
the
state. They are not the border
But
state. They are,
no. Uttarakhand is a border
development
state
will
with the
play a
Uttarakhand is a
separate
border
role.
state with the China and the
Invention
Nepal.
But the
also
point is that
in a
sorry,
form of
sorry, sorry.
Khalistan by Pakistan. We all of you may have recalled
So I think it's because of
tweet
the
of
internal
Zulfikar Ali Bhutto
disputes
where they said
and
they will
the
treat India with thousand cuts and they will try to create a Pakistan in the name of Khalistan. They will support the Sikh elements, extremist elements, and that's why if you see that any kind of things that have been occurring in India on the borders of Punjab, it has been provided. We see every day there have been drones and all those drugs and
so
everything
Gaurav, I
that
want
is
to add
attaching
one
with
thing.
So
Pakistan.
with
So
that,
Gaurav, I
As
want
well
to
as
add one
other
thing that
Gentlemen,
logically
I want to
internal
say
connecting.
that
insurgency is the
we
main cause
we
of
should
all
stick
these
to
I would
reasons
say
that
stick
is
to the.
happening in the
Pakistan
Pakistan as well
destabilizing
as in the
India.
Jammu and Kashmir.
Kashmir has been
So it
its
is because
primary
of
target.
the
It has been because of its water scarcity
Gentlemen,
issues.
we should stick to a
Otherwise,
topic. Like
it
it's
could have
about the
So
insurgency
friends,
in
better
what
Kashmir,
is the main
not the
reason?
in the
So,
Let
gentlemen,
us
Yeah, okay.
logically
let's
connect
take
each
some.
and every
Let's
lead.
find out some
So
solution
I
logically,
for
think
that
yes,
most
Aman. So
problem.
importantly it is
logically
about the
connecting
We
each
should
and
go
separatist
for
every
the
lead,
leaders,
we
solution
can
now.
say
and
that
after that we can
funding
go
by
with
Pakistan
the
happens and it
underdevelopment
goes
and
straight
funding by
to separatist
Pakistan.
leaders. So
but
funding is mainly
what
done
is
to
the
separatist
solution?
leaders, and
How we can
separatist
stop this?
leaders
I think we should
utilize
discuss
the
that.
reason of
so Sanjeev,
underdevelopment
I think
and they influence our youth.
We
so we
So
can stop the
main reason is
insurgency.
funding by
we have
Pakistan.
to stop the
Okay,
influence
all
from
these things
outside the
know
main
border.
that
reason is funding by
If we are able to
No,
stop that
Pakistan
no.
influence,
because
we are able to
Pakistan
leaders
is the
from
clean it.
their own
separatist
motivation.
organizations,
It in
and
turn
with that,
creates
using
underdevelopment. So all those
underdevelopment
things
as
cannot be in
reason,
white or black. All of these
they
are in
do
lies in the
things like
gray region,
that.
and all of these come under a same purview. They all are interconnected in some way or another. But according to me, the
But we
prime
all discussed
need
reasons a
happens
lot.
to be
Right, right.
Pakistan
We
because
all
it is
discussed
not only
a lot of
India
reasons
but also the
for the
Pakistan
insurgency.
that has been infected by it.
Gaurav, let me complete
We
first.
know that how Russia was thrown
Gaurav,
out, how the
let me
Mujahids
complete.
were trained by Pakistan. So India is not the only target for Pakistan. It had some vested
Okay, so
interests in
your time is
Afghanistan,
up.
such as it had
Until
large amount of
Okay,
mineral
until
so
resources
Article
time is
there.
up.
3 until
Gentlemen, your
Article
time is up.
370 was
Use
revoked,
I
and
think that
the
and
major
I think that
get
grievances
Pakistan is
against
not
free
solution
of
to
Kashmir,
wage a
breeding
war to the India.
main
train the
Also, the
major
mighty Indian army. So
major
that's why
grievance
the
as per
with
reason
certain
Pakistan
until
tries to
Article
ideologies.
uh,
It
370
is
was
very obvious for
revoked
them
was
support
that
give
they were
drugs to the
ruling that the
they
people
democracy
stand
like
for.
that
which is practiced
Kashmiri
in rest
people,
of India
and also
does not be
it is
similarly
increased the terrorism in
institutionalized
the
in state of Jammu and
Jammu and
Kashmir.
Kashmir.
So these were the major grievances
Okay,
of
everyone,
Kashmiris
please stop.
over
Time
there.
is up. It was it was a good discussion. Okay, so now I will be giving the second topic, and
Lakshmi, please wait.
Definitely, Animedia is trying to say something.
Yes, thank you, Ayush.
yes.
And if we are literally here, want to
Okay, so shall I go with the next topic?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the next topic is man is the most enterprising being on earth. He has even engaged himself in improving his lot from early ages. What, according to you, has been his greatest discovery or invention? Wheel, fire, agriculture, or anything else? Man is the most important uh, Man is the most important enterprising being on earth. He has even engaged himself in improving his lot from early ages. What, according to you, has been his greatest discovery or invention? Wheel, fire, agriculture, or any other? I'm sending it into the group as well.
I think that the agriculture is one of the important aspect for the evolution of a humankind because for every civilization it needs the food, and where the food comes for the after the agriculture. So the agriculture is the basic and the prior thing which made the changes into the evolution of a humankind.
So
So
I
guys,
want
I
to
think
add your point, anyways. So I think that fire is the basic need because
Agriculture is one of the key
before the
components
early
why we
men
have
use
been
the hunting as
agriculture
their
from
profession,
all long
and
other
they
ways.
also
Because
survive
the
by the
other two
hunting.
points that I see are wheel and fire. Well, wheel has helped us in getting transport, and it has also, in direct or indirect ways, it has made the distances short. but there could be clusters if wheel was not invented at starting. But
If wheel was not
self-sufficiency
invented,
and
we will
getting
directly fly.
nutrients at a good amount of quantity was done through agriculture. And if even fire was not present, I think that we could have sustained through fruits and other things who are not to be cooked, not required to be cooked well. But agriculture has helped us to grow on longer terms.
Okay, so I think fire is the most
Agriculture
important
is
I
thing for
think both
man
are
being
equally important, but I
exercising
think agriculture
being in
has
the earth.
come first
So
because
what we
okay,
can
okay,
say
Anurag, you
is
say.
Yes,
without fire you cannot make a wheel of any metal, and there are most of the example everything rely around the fire. When you eat food, that's also come from the fire. And when we
but
talk
you need
about,
food. So from agriculture, you get
there
food.
are a lot
So
of
I think
vegetable
the
which
there
is
are
All the
many,
which
food
can
agriculture
can
be
be
part was the
uncooked.
uncooked.
main.
There are
many
lots
also
of fruits
resources.
Yes,
also.
So
fire
So I
was
don't
also
think
like
the
important,
fire
but
is
the
necessary
Basically, I want to add
If
one
humans
point.
had
for
come along
When the
this
human
way,
civilization started, they
we
don't
have
know
such
how
a
to
huge
do
amount of
the
population. It
farming
is
or the
because it has been
agriculture.
able to sustain
So
itself. Because of the agriculture, the amount of food grains it has grown.
what the most important
And so
thing
for
because
the
of
is
agriculture
agriculture,
become
I
the
human
part
think
of a
survived
trade,
on
and
the
so
earth.
okay.
So when
it become
when
when
we
it
So
came
talk
along in
about,
because
Europe,
of
it was become the
agriculture,
part
a
of
lot
trade
so
of
from Europe and
what we,
animals
Asia and
are
then Central Africa.
safe.
So
okay,
agriculture is
so
also the important aspect which let us know about
So
our
I think the
history
fire
and
is
our
the
field.
If
main
there is
reason
no
as
agriculture,
because the fire
the
creates
food
the
I
supply
think
need
will
of
not
as
be
a
enough.
person, and after that, when the early man fulfill their need, they use the agriculture practices, and
okay,
after
so
that, they use the wheel practices. These are their
I think
secondary
we
things
all
which they
we
use.
all know that all the south countries are poor just because they don't have a proper land for agriculture. They
I
have
No,
don't
the
fire,
think
but
point
they
is
don't
that
have
that
agriculture land. So
we
that
not
are
was the
we are
main
only
part
bound
all
for
South
from
population.
countries
development
that
and
very,
everything's
We are
very
come.
growing
rich.
So I
population,
think
and
But
we are
all
allowed.
South
We are
countries are
we don't
poor
have
because
enough
they don't have land.
enough animal so that we can
India
eat.
has been
We are a
food
lots of
production to
people in this
whole
world,
world. Even
and we are rapidly increasing. So I think
okay, so the
agriculture is
most
the main
important
main
thing to
food
be
production.
enterprising being on the earth
gentlemen, I
is to
think
be
that India has
survived.
been a very
And
good case
for
study for that.
surviving,
We can
man
see
is the
that
For
most
survival,
there
we
have been
Friends,
need
lot
food.
fearful
For
food is
but
survival,
animal
we
something.
need
that
on
food,
because
and
of
agriculture is
less
the main
amount of
source
food
of
to
grains
food.
eat
available
fire.
for
Exactly,
us.
and
If
food
we
is
But
if we
something
don't
which
have
is
we
food,
very
have
needed
been
for
government
that
will take
survival.
agriculture
action,
is
Even
and we
very
will
today,
much
the
take
world
action
advanced
on
is
that.
before
facing
our
food
time.
In
And I
crisis
return,
think that
it will be
because of
insurgents
war.
when
was
we
same
So food
our
is
bad
something
times
which is very
where
needed
we
for
needed
survival,
to
and
sustain ourselves with the
okay,
this
amount of
we
food
makes
can
that
I
say
we
agree
that
with
agriculture
you.
the
without food,
greatest
how can
discovery a
we
you
don't
man
have
has
water
ever
survive?
to
did.
transport. It
If you
could have
don't
gone
have a food,
for
how
transport
would you
could have gone
survive?
through animals, but
How you get energy?
that
How
was
you can
not
think?
a
You
very
need
the
food to
biggest saving
think
factors for
to
human
get energy in your
according to
body.
me.
So
That
the
was
agriculture was
agriculture.
the most important part.
Along with that,
But
friends,
We
and
need
in
food.
some
nowadays,
parts of the
Without
world,
that,
agriculture
how
in
is
some parts
we
of
divided
don't
world
have
or
any
in some
energy.
types
So
of
how
So,
we
land,
so
the
can
there
think?
are
agriculture
number
is
of
not
tribes
Even
and
possible.
in one
sanitars and
country
all that.
without a
This
food.
Don't
makes
have
fire one of
continuous
the
use
good
of fire in their
discoveries.
everyday
As in
lives
some,
that are living in Andaman and
yes,
Nicobar Island, but they still are sustaining today.
in
It is because of
exactly,
the
Gaurav, and
food that they grow on their
in
primitive
some
level.
parts of the world and in some types of soil, agriculture is not at all possible. This makes fire one of the good discoveries. The places where agriculture is not possible, people eat non-vegetarian foods over there. They cook seafoods over there, right? So that is why fire has been one of the greatest discoveries.
Sanjeev, we can take the
But
example of the
that
Greenland
food
and the Antarctica
that
also.
has been very scary. If you see Antarctica and all those where you are talking about that fire has been a very pivotal thing. Okay, but we do know that the population there has been to a nil level, and not the huge amount of population. The thing that you are talking about the topic would have sustained by only the fire because polar regions are totally empty because agriculture was not there.
The thing is,
So in the any other point, I want to also add the industrialization because it has made the man more civilized. And after the civilization, the man becomes, and there are too many inventions that are held from the means British means from the eastern means England,
okay,
and
so
the
adding to Kamal's
industrialization
point,
process is
we
going
have
on, and after
industries
that,
and that
man
work
has
on the
seen the
fire,
self
but
development.
we need
Because
heat and
when we
also
started doing good
energy
amount of crops,
to be done
we
this
started
kind of
becoming
work like
settlers. It
melting of the
plays a big
metals
role
and
toward
creating
helping out
silicons.
animals.
There
So
are
it
many things that
No, no,
can
I
be done
say.
only on
settlers and
So Gaurav, I am totally
humans
agree with
feeling
all of the
doing the
point.
civilization that
So
we are
these are
today.
the basic need, but the
over
best
there.
discovery of the man is the industrialization, because it has making the man more civilized, and after that
But
man
when
has
it comes
make
to
their life
agriculture,
easier.
agriculture was the first thing
It
which
also
made
create a
people
lot of
civilized.
pollution.
Before that, people were roaming about like a nomad. And after, as they wanted to settle at some place, they invented agriculture because it was not possible for them to eat always the meat and the
So
non-vegetarian. So
We are
that
not
made them
talking.
more civilized, and after that, the much civilized things came into the being. And
We
also,
are
when it
not
comes to
talking about the
so
agriculture, it
after
was
the
civilization.
like
industrialization process, the
a
agriculture
occupation
practices
they
has
generated
also
from
been take.
agriculture. It is
Yes,
So
also a
there is
source
plant
of
also
maximum
a
income.
some type of
exactly.
And when it comes to
reform in
my own
agriculture
example,
There is
after
be
nothing
the
it
that
general, I
industrialization.
am
agriculture
also
is
engaged
not
into
get covered.
agriculture, and the maximum part
The
of my
These
country
Adding
income
to
is
leave
coming
one
point,
through
by
independent
one.
agriculture.
because of
so
fire.
If
adding to point
But
agriculture
of
was
Gaurav,
not
I would like
discovered,
to
last
then we all
yes.
even
were
after
So
eating
adding
animals
to
500 years
point
only.
of
into
And
Gaurav,
cooking, that
after
friends,
has come
some
from
plant
extent of
agriculture.
time,
plant
all animal will be
domestication,
vanished, only
plant
human will be there.
friends.
And we will
Yes,
eat
so
each other that point of
exactly. So
time. So I think
plant
agriculture is the
domestication
main.
during the
Gentlemen, we know that
During the
greatest
Neolithic era,
civilization of
plant
all the world,
domestication is one
whether
of the
either it is the
important factors
Mesopotamia
which
or Indus
led
civilization,
to
whatever, has been
development of
on the
mankind.
river
And
banks.
after
And
Neolithic
why
era,
it was river banks?
yes,
Because it
after Neolithic
sustained
era,
the
men
agriculture,
started
the
to
food
develop metal
demands of the
tools
huge
as well.
amount of population that
So
was
with
present on the
this
banks,
metal
and
tools,
that's why it
developing
sustained.
weapons has
So
also been
agriculture,
the reason
the water,
for
and all this
one of
stuff
the greatest
has been a
discoveries,
primary element
because
that have helped humans grow.
survival had become very important during the Mesolithic and Neolithic period. So the men started developing weapons of their own. So this is
We all
also one
know
of the
that.
important discoveries.
We all know that eating animal is So not after the behavior agriculture, of what we human. have that we made a granaries, and now these granaries are become the example for this word in the 21st century. So it we can calculate the assumption of agriculture for the long decade of a civilization, as well as then after the metal discovery played a crucial role for the development of the humankind.
Yeah, adding to the
Also,
point
today it
that
is the source of medicine
all
as
the
well
things
when it
around
comes
us
to
are
Ayush.
important. That
It is
the
all
wheel.
because of agriculture that the farmers found the wild herbs onto their fields. Like, if I give the example of ashwagandha, it was found in the wild in the fields. So it is also a source of medicine as well in today's time, which is very much into the fashion and also organic farming. When it comes to that, it is also very much into vogue that people are turning to that olden times of agriculture, that how we can make our life more sustainable.
I agree
So
with
There
I
are
all
also
also
the
believe
points
in
that
agriculture in which we
agriculture
will
has
produce medicines.
opened different facets. It has opened different kind of tangents that we are today living in. It has been the agriculture that has sustained us.
So in India, there are many type of reforms that are golden, means a golden revolution, and green revolution, white revolution, and silk revolution. These all type of revolution are done. It is on because the industrialization process is going on, and it's create the need. And I think that means I am agree with all of the point that the wheel, fire, and agriculture, these are the best discoveries. But industrialization creates the employment, and also means after that the man is able to
Well,
sustain their life
industrialization is
better.
not
Adding
industrialization is none of the points in our discussion.
adding a new perspective
Friends,
adding a
No,
new
no.
perspective
as
in
per the
this
Sorry,
topic
Gaurav,
given
session.
by
but
our
there is one more point. Any
we
other?
all are we all have joined this
That
Google
has been
Meet
given, and I
session.
may reiterate to you
Friends, we
that
all have joined
agriculture,
this Google
fire,
Meet session through various
human
devices like mobile
industrialization,
phones and laptops and all these things. So from
humans have
where
been
all
able
these
to
things are
sustain
getting developed.
ourselves on a
So
primitive level.
using
After sustaining our
semiconductors,
self-esteem needs and survival
semiconductor
needs, we have then afterwards gone
discovery
to
of
self-actualization. That
silicon
is impossible only
semiconductor is one of the
that isn't
greatest
possible through
discoveries which is
industrialization.
making us
I agree with that,
communicate
but
so easily with one another. So discovery of silicon semiconductor is also one of the greatest discoveries of mankind, which is making us
and
nowadays
one of
so
the
much
point
capable
discussed
that
by our
even
group
sitting
member,
in
that is
home we can
the
discuss with
discovery of
one
a
another.
metals.
Even
And so
we
the
are
metals what give us
attending
the new things,
international
new weapons
conferences,
to develop a new things.
international
And so far the
meetings,
metals gives us
G20
the edge
meetings and
over the
virtual
other
meets
things.
are
So we
happening
can now
nowadays.
focus on the development of a 21st century where we can make a more reliable and robust networks.
हो गया.
Supposed
And
to do all of everyone.
so talking about modern era, we have also reached milestone that 5G has also been also discovered, and its strength has been discovered till now. So with all this modernization and modern discoveries, we are moving forward with time. And we are contributing to the mankind.
If we're talking about the
So
modern,
just
then we have a greatest
give me
discovery
a
is
second.
AI. Artificial intelligence is going beyond from our thinking. So if we go to the modern, there is a AI. Nothing is there in greater than a artificial intelligence.
Okay, so
Gentlemen,
please
even
stop
today we could see
reading.
communities, tribal regions of Amazon and all other places where the communities have been thriving from long centuries, and they have been living on the small agriculture farms such as, for example, I was seeing this Amazon documentary there. Tribals are living on their staple food such as cassava and all those things. So fire, wheel, and all those things that may have come to that place, but still they were able to sustain themselves on the crop they have grown. These
If
things
we look
have
only at
helped.
the
I
agriculture,
agree
what
that
made
these things
attract to
such
the
as
European
fire
to
and
the
wheels
India?
have helped them
First of all, the
help
gold,
us in
and then
growing
about the
food leaves.
species
But the basis
that
of
we
this,
have, the
our
agriculture,
survival has been
agriculture
through
potential that we
agriculture.
have, and then we
Otherwise,
go for the South Africa
we
and
would
other
have been
part of the
just
world for the
Yeah,
nomads.
export and
We
the
completely
were
agree
logistics.
with
gatherers or
Neeraj
hunters.
Bida because
We were
this
never
is what they have
settlers.
done
But
actually.
after
They had come to the
having
India,
land
looted
under
all
us,
the
getting
spices
that
and the
time
gold what they had
cropping,
needed.
and for
And
the
when they are
crop,
becoming
we
the
started
overpowered, they
being
had finally
settlers.
gone.
And after being settlers, we started developing the civilization, the rules, and all those stuff that we are today living here.
So I think that we need to eat rice, not industries. For the development, we need industries development like that. So we also know that the India ranks second worldwide in farm out.
I agree with the point,
So that
Talada,
is the
but how can someone look for technologies when you are not, when you are empty stomach? Everything of this, all of these
Basic
things
need
we
is
have,
food,
all these traits we
food,
have been
shelter.
able to achieve. It is only when we know that our self-esteem needs and our
So Gaurav, I
what
our
about
want to
you?
add your
What
point. The
about
contributed to
so
industrial
achieve it.
reform
industry
has
culture?
also done the agriculture reform in our
Let me say
country,
again,
and
whatever
after the
matters,
agriculture
day
reform in
after
our country,
we
we are
have
able to
established
do the
houses
green
and communities.
revolution. So after the
One
agriculture
more
reform,
thing
we are
that we
able
have
to do
forget
the green
about that about the
revolution.
weapons, because in the during that time when the civilization is being forwarding, then the invention of a weapon gave us the edges, like for hunting of the animals and then protection of our own. So the weapons also played a crucial role. Now then we have learned from the weapon history and the metallurgy has been established for the especially the study of the weapons.
So friends, the year was 2020. We all were hearing this word called lockdown, COVID 19, Corona. So, how the things are getting normalized nowadays? We all have taken vaccine, COVID vaccine. We all have been, before coming to this SSB, we were hearing that that fully vaccinated vaccination certificate is required nowadays. So due to vaccination, the things are getting normalized nowadays. So similar vaccinations for various types of diseases has been discovered long ago, and even for COVID it worked. So I think vaccination and vaccine is also one of the discoveries of mankind, which is making a very high impact on our lives.
Gentlemen, we
Taking
all
point from
faced the
Sanjay,
corona, and
Vaccinations
we
and
know that
medicines both.
we
uh,
left
even at the time of crisis
non-vegetarian
when we
in
didn't
corona,
know that
most of the
even
people.
human existence
We
will
recommend to
live or
eat
not
vegetarian
because the
herbs.
COVID was at its peak. We know that Indian population has sustained that because of the government scheme of providing food grains to every household, and that was possible only due to agriculture.
GD.